What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So, we as a community need to have a conversation about Mr. Tommy Richman. Okay? Tommy Richman is a young white artist. He has a popular song called $1 Million Baby, right? I'm $1 million baby. Don't add me. Joint is everywhere, right? A lot of my fraternity brothers are Kappa Alpha Psi. They strolling off of the song. The song can be heard at a lot of parties, a lot of functions, black parties. You feel me? All of that, right? So, again, it's been dominating the hip-hop charts, the rap charts since the summertime. I believe it reached as high as #2 on the Hot 100 charts, only second behind Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, right? So, with all this being, you know, his song thriving and bubbling, every hip-hop DJ, every hip-hop radio station nationwide has been playing $1 Million Baby, right? But then, unprovoked, Tommy Richman came out and he tweeted some weeks back that he said, I am not a hip-hop artist. He came out unprovoked. Nobody asked him, was he a hip-hop artist? Nothing prompted him to do that. He just unprovoked came out on his Twitter page. I am not a hip-hop artist, right? So he met pushback from DJ Head because DJ Head, like all of us, is like, hold on, man. Your songs are all on the rap charts. You feel me? You're trying to make some hip-hop music and all of that. It's all on the rap charts and all of that. He got some pushback from DJ Head. So then he came back and said, you know, well, I'm just saying I'm not solely a hip-hop artist. I'm not trying to be boxed in. Brother, you ain't even got a foundation of a career yet. How are you going to be boxed in? Furthermore, hip-hop is a genre where people definitely don't get boxed in. And a lot of people have done hip-hop and did some other things. People, like we seen Jay-Z do songs with Linkin Park, right? Lil Wayne went on his rock and roll shit after doing hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? A lot of pop artists want to cross over into hip-hop field and want to do collaborations with hip-hop artists. You know what I mean? Like country singers want to do hip-hop, want to do music with hip-hop artists. All of that. What's the boy name? I don't even know what song. What music does Morgan Wallen make? Doing songs with Lil Durk. Tim McGraw with Nelly. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Like, come on. But anyway, so yeah, he got into it with DJ Head a few weeks back, right? But then we see this. Because last week, Tommy Richman submitted $1 Million Baby to the Grammys to be nominated for Best Rap Song. After he says, I am not a hip-hop artist. So, okay, let me think about this. So, you don't want to be labeled as a rapper or a hip-hop artist, but you want that rap Grammy, though. Make that make sense, brother. Make that make sense, right? And I'm going to say this, man. For real, it appears to me that he's using hip-hop culture. He's using rap, y'all. He's using hip-hop culture for his own personal gain, but then he wants to dismiss it to fit under the pop umbrella because it's more clout, it's more notoriety under the pop umbrella, aka is more white approval under the pop umbrella than hip-hop, you know? But again, he's profiting off of hip-hop because all the hip-hop DJs and radio stations they've been bumping his music. The hip-hop stations and hip-hop DJs nationwide have been spinning his music, spinning his songs, but he don't want to be labeled hip-hop because I'm not trying to get boxed in. Brother, what you talking about, man? Hip-hop is a genre, again, that a lot of people all want to be a part of. You can do hip-hop and do all the collaborations with reggaeton and all that type of stuff, you know, and still do hip-hop music. What it is, again, he just want that notoriety from pop. He really want to be under that pop umbrella because it gives him that more notoriety, aka white approval, if he's under that umbrella. Like, I'm gonna be real, y'all. Don't be shocked if Tommy Richman ends up dissing hip hop at some point. Like later on, when he no longer needs access, you know, he needs access to hip hop music or whatever. Don't be surprised if he come out trying to diss hip-hop music for real, because a lot of them do that. They come on and use the hip-hop label. They do their White Iverson, get their White Iverson on, and then later on come around trying to diss hip-hop at some point, right? And this is not me dissing white people or dissing white artists. I'm speaking about people who try to use the culture for their own personal gain, but then want to dismiss hip-hop in order to get cool points from other genres, or in order to get, you know, what they really came for, and in order to get, I guess, super duper high mainstream success. You know, they want to shun hip hop and push it away from them. I don't like that, you know, because like I said, people like Tommy Richman, they see hip hop as a way to get on, you know, because oftentimes black people tell the world what's cool and what's not. Y'all know that, man. Black people, oftentimes, most of the time, tell the world what's cool. Tell the world what's popping, what's popular, and all of that. And if you get popping with black folks, if you get popping, because hip hop is a black genre, right? It's a genre created by black people. I'm not saying only black people participate in it, but it's a genre created by black people, and black people consume it heavily. Not only black people, but when you go to black functions, you're going to hear hip hop and R&B music majority of the time. That is a genre that we cling to because it's ours, okay? And he know if he get into that genre, if he get into hip hop, all black folks gonna love him and all of that, and we gonna, you know, if the music bumping, we gonna rock with you and tell the world. We're gonna tell the world that you got next and you next up. And that's what it seemed like he doing, man. And I don't like that, you know, because don't try to. I'm not a hip hop artist. Why you want to come out and say that? Because you want to be pop, really, you know. But you know, hip hop is the avenue and the lane for you to get on or get where you trying to go. But anyway, during an episode of The Bigger Picture, it's a hip hop debate show, you know. DJ Head on that, Elliot Wilson. Elliot Wilson said Tommy Richman reached out to him for an interview, right? Now, to provide context to this, Elliot Wilson said that when $1 Million Baby first was getting like success and it was first reaching like a lot of big heights, he reached out to Tommy Richman and he wanted to do an interview with Tommy. But then Tommy came back, you know, people from Tommy's side said, you know, he doesn't like doing interviews. You know, he nervous. He don't like doing interviews and all of that. And he really don't, you know, yeah, he doesn't like doing interviews and stuff. I guess because he's nervous and all of that. But now Elliot Wilson said Tommy Richman is now reaching out to do an interview with him now. Tommy Richman reached out to do an interview with Elliot Wilson. And he's reaching out to do an interview with Elliot because he knows Elliot is a hip hop journalist, okay? And he know he can come on Elliot's platform and clarify some statements he made and clean it up. And he thinks it will provide credibility to him if he does this with a hip hop journalist like Elliot Wilson. So if I basically, in order to clean up my image with the hip hop community, I can go on with Elliot, somebody who's really vested in hip hop, who is really vested in hip hop culture to the highest degree. I can go on here with Elliot, and Elliot can probably back me up, give me some claim, and give my credibility back, you know, where I want it to be, you know, so I can get my credibility back in hip hop. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering, y'all, right? But Elliot basically was like, yo, he ain't really rocking with it because when he said he wasn't doing interviews, he for damn sure did an interview with Zane Lowe of Apple Music, you know? He didn't. Now, Zane Lowe, the only one I've seen do an interview with him, but you know, he like, yo, but you did an interview with Zane Lowe, you know? That ain't, he's like, I don't rock with that. And I think Elliot recognizes that he's trying to interview with Elliot now because he got himself in some hot water with the hip hop community. And Elliot will be the, what's the word I'm looking for? He will be the cleanup or the damage control. You know, Elliot will be used as the damage control. But anyway, Elliot is talking amongst his crew, and basically he was saying like, yo, he wants his song spun by hip hop DJs. He's talking about Tommy Richman. Tommy wants his song spun by hip hop DJs, but he doesn't want to be associated with hip hop. Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Elliot don't want to interview him now, you know, because he know he running to Elliot for credibility. But here's the crazy thing about it too, because now I'm thinking about this. Tommy Richman was nominated for Best Hip Hop Artist at the BET Awards. And I'm going to say this, man. Because for years, BET didn't even want to show love to Tyler, the Creator. They didn't want to show love to Childish Gambino or none of that. But, you know, they going to show love to Tommy Richman. And I'm going to say this, you know, I'm stuttering, but I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Black folks, oftentimes, we love to invite people to cookouts. We do. Anybody that's non-black that can repeat a rap song, that can make a rap song, that can sing with some type of soul in it, everything, we just invite them to the cookout. Well, we got to start vetting people before you try to openly embrace them and all of that. Vet folks first. Inviting everybody into the cookout just because they can hit a high note, because they can sing a rap lyric and all of that, and you don't really take the time to understand what that person is and what they're about. And I think this happened with Tommy Richman. The man don't want to be associated with hip-hop for real. He's just trying to use hip-hop as a vessel to get where he's trying to go. And I don't like that because he's taking up space in a culture he has no desire to really be in. And that's whack to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, you're not a rapper, but you want that rap Grammy. You want the awards that come with being a rapper. You want, you know, the acclaim and all the benefits that come with being in the hip-hop lane, but you don't want to be in the hip-hop lane because you don't want to get boxed in. Like, I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, I've seen this play too much, man. Kid Rock came in trying to do the rap shit. Then he go do the rock and roll. Then he started throwing up Confederate flags and start being on that anti-black type. He started having an anti-black feel to him, right? What's the boy named Post Malone wasn't even doing rap music at first. He was doing some folk music or something. Then got into the hip-hop lane. White Iverson did out. And then went off and did some other stuff, right? Machine Gun Kelly rapping. I could be wrong about Machine Gun Kelly, but I feel like he ain't doing rap no more. He doing some rock and roll type stuff. Really, because he knew that rap wasn't selling. You know what I'm saying? But he was all under the rap act, and now he just biker boyed out, you know? But I could be wrong about him. Y'all let me know, but because I ain't never really been into Machine Gun Kelly ever. Nor have I been into, what's the other boy I just named? Post Malone either. You know, but yeah, I've seen this play too much, and that has me looking at him like, I don't know. When Tommy Richman, when he tweeted that, I said, oh, here we go. I'm going to have to keep my eye on you, fam. I got to watch out for you. I don't know what you on. And it's crazy. It's a shame because the song $1 Million Baby is bumping. It's a fire song. My fraternity brothers stroll to it, but I can't rock with you.